This is probably the most power-packed unveiling of the 2019 Tokyo Motor Show, and I think this will also be the most power-packed naked motorcycle to stay for a while coming out of Japan. This is a Z H2, and as the name suggests, Z for Kawasaki's naked line of motorcycles, H2 because that engine is the supercharged mill that comes from the H2, pushes out 200 PS of power. That's a lot of power for a naked motorcycle. Seat height slightly higher than that of the H2, 830 millimeters on this one, 825 millimeters on the H2. In terms of the styling, however, I think that is where they've missed the boat a little bit. I think they should have gone a little more overboard. They should have created something more special. This looks a little Z900 in my opinion. Like the H2, they ought to have created something very special, something very outrageous. So I think the design is certainly going to polarize the buyers, the fans of the H2, of the Kawasaki clan, all of that. But then again, the power, it's going to clearly underscore what this bike is all about. It is going to highlight, it's going to trump everything else that you think about this motorcycle. 200 PS, that's over 800 PS per ton. That's a massive power to weight ratio. The Z H2 weighs 239 kilos, which is marginally heavier than the H2. The engine is the same 998cc 4-cylinder supercharged motor from the H2. The exhaust canister looks a lot more sober than the twin pot unit that you see on its bigger sibling. The reason, or one of the reasons for that, is the swing arm. It is a conventional double-sided swing arm, unlike the single-sided swing arm that you get on the H2. No specialty tires on this bike. These are the Rosso 3s in the 190/55 R17 size. There is also a digital instrumentation with smartphone connectivity. That's something that Kawasaki introduced as a part of its 2020 lineup, and that is also available on the Z H2. What you should also notice is the ram air intake is only on the left hand side of the motorcycle. It's got an asymmetrical design in that sense, and this bike is available in a choice of 3 colors, all in shades of grey, black. No loud colors on this one. The tail lights are also typical to the Z line, creating that Z motif. Let me give you a quick rundown on the specs. So will Kawasaki bring this motorcycle to India? Of course, it's not a question at all. The Z H2 certainly comes to India, and knowing Kawasaki, I'm sure they're not going to waste too much time on it. They are certainly going to launch it in 2020. I'm in fact hoping to see this motorcycle at the Auto Expo if Kawasaki decides to participate. In terms of the electronics, it's got the entire suite that you expect on a motorcycle of this class. There's cruise control, there's quick shifter, riding modes, traction control, multi-level of course, IMU backed of course, and there is twin channel ABS, there's cornering control. All of that is right here.